And here is the tutorial I have for you. Just some purples as always. I love purples, can't get away from them, especially for fall. I love it. I do have some false lashes on. Probably when I look up, maybe you can see the length. And it's just, you know, like kind of like a sultry look, I guess. I don't know, because you look down, you can't really see the purple until you look down or close your eyes or something. So anyways, let's just go ahead and get started with this tutorial. And if you want to see how I did this, then keep on watching. Just take a base, and I'm using Eyeshadow Primer Potion by Urban Decay. And then over that, we're going to apply a MAC paint pot, and it's Bare Study. And that is just something that's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, and it has some shimmer in it, and that's exactly what I want. So I'm just going to put that on my lid, just on my lid area. Okay, just like that. If you want, you can put some down here. I'm just going to put a little bit just because I'm going to put some color down there. And the first color I'm going to be taking is in my Palette Pedigreed palette, and it's going to be Quite Spoiled, which is that one right there. And I'm going to be taking this brush. I don't know what the brand is. I got it at Walmart, but it's a good dupe for a $2.39. So yeah, I don't know the brand. If I can find it before the tutorial ends, then I will do that for you, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is just apply this color all over the lid, and it's just a really nice pinkish purple type of color. It's a real nice mauve-y type of color. Okay, so we're just going to apply that all over the lid. You can kind of go into the crease. Don't go past the brow bone, because we're going to be putting another color in there anyway. Okay, and if you can hear my daughter, she's in the room. Okay, then I'm going to be taking another brush. It's the same brand. I got them at Walmart. I don't remember what the name is. I think it's called Mineral Makeup. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And then the next color I'm going to be taking is Palette Pedigreed, which is this purple right here. There we go. It's just a deep purple with a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't know if you can really see that shimmer in there. Yeah, you can kind of see it in the camera. But I'm going to be taking that one, and I'm just going to load it onto this brush. Good dupe for a $2.24. The reason I'm using this type of brush is because I want to build up the color. I don't want it to be, you know, crazy all at once, okay? Okay, so you're going to be taking the Palette Pedigreed color right here, which is the dark purple in there, and that just has a little bit of shimmer in it, and it's, I don't know if you can catch that in the camera. And I have my baby right here with me. I don't know if you can see her, but she's not letting me do this tutorial. So I'm just going to put it on a 224 dupe brush from Walmart. Tap off any excess, and we're just going to put that right here, starting in the crease. And the reason I'm using this type of brush is because I want to work this color up, build it up. Don't want it to go on there too extremely dark yet. Okay, and we will put it in the V right here. And if you need to get a little bit more, then go ahead and do that. As you can see now, why it's been kind of difficult for me to do some tutorials. Sorry about that, because it's just been a busy bee. My baby and me. Okay. So you're just going to put that on. Very nice color. I love purple, so no surprise there. Okay. Just dab that on there, and you can blend it up if you want. My camera never seems, I promise, I blend my colors. My camera just never seems to want to catch that I blend the colors, okay? And the next color I'm going to be taking is, well, actually, in this Palette Pedigreed, I'm going to be taking Courtly, which is the first one right here. It's kind of like a, you can see this is Quite Spoiled. This is the mauve type, and it's kind of doesn't do a lot for these colors. This is the white one, and I'm going to be taking my Sonia Kashuk blending brush. I'm just going to put that on there. Not too much, just a little bit. You can kind of see it on there, just to help blend out this color and put it on your brow bone. Okay. And if you notice, it's going to lighten up that purple on the edges, which is exactly what I want, because that's what's going to help it blend out. Okay? And I'm going to be taking another color as well, so this won't be the only brow bone color. I just wanted to add that in there. And then I'm going to be taking Max brownish color in Wedge right here. Okay. And I'm going to be taking the same brush and I'm going to place that over Courtly just to give it a little bit more color. Okay. There we go. And you can take it all the way up to the brow bone if you want. Okay, so we just finished taking Wedge to put on our brow bone, and like I said, you can take it all the way up to your highlight because we're going to go ahead and blend that out anyway. Next color I'm going to be taking is Clair de Lune, which is this color right here. It's kind of similar to rice paper, except this one has a duochrome in it, and that's what I like about it a lot. I'm going to go ahead and take my Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush, just put that on there, and we're going to put that on the highlight. And just kind of take it down a little bit just to blend the Wedge and that Palace Pedigreed color to it. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking rice paper. Sorry, one of my eyeshadows broke, so I'm like sad right now, which is that first one right there. Beautiful highlight color. I'm just going to take a little bit because I'm not going to put too much, and I'm just going to put it at the very top of my highlight, right under my eyebrow. Okay? The highest point up here. Okay, next thing I'm going to be doing is going back to my Palace Pedigreed palette, and I'm going to be taking Russian Blue, which is this one right here, and I'm going to be taking, didn't get it out, I'll just use this side, this one right here, it's the this is the 224 one, this is the dupe for the 219, it's just a little bit less dense than the 219, I guess, because you can, you know, but I'm just going to put some of that on there, and I'm going to be putting this in the corner, kind of create the V, and then just blend it out, V, blend it out, take it into the creases just a little bit, not too much, and then kind of just sweep it in just to blend it into the light color in here, the quite spoiled. And that is pretty much it. If you don't have Russian blue, you can use a black, no big deal. Okay. And that is it with the eyeshadows. No, it's not. Sorry. Oh my god. Next thing I'm going to do is take that same color, that Russian blue right there. Can't even see it. See it, I'm sorry. It's right there, and I'm going to be taking my crease brush. It's just a little bit, it's a lot more dense, okay? And just take that Russian blue, and we're going to connect it right here and bring it inside, well, under, okay? And then you can kind of just blend it in. Okay guys, so I have put on my eyelashes and my eyeliner and mascara. The eyeliner I did tell you is the famous Fabu liner. Sorry, my hair is like everywhere. I haven't done anything to it. So now for my mascara, I use, I'm sorry if you can hear the drums. It's so chaotic right now, but I use something different, surprisingly, and I use the Hypnos. And it's from Lancome. Pretty good. Today's the first time I used it, so I'll make sure to do a review on this whenever I'm done, you know, using it, or when I have a good review on it to make sure that I do like it or I don't like it. We'll see. For my falsies, I have them on already. Don't know that you can see them if I go like that or if I go like that. Maybe, I don't know. You can pretty much see my eyelashes are pretty long in itself, so you can kind of see them. Anyway, I used these, number 53, but I realized that I didn't even show them to you before, so they're exactly like these. These are a little bit smaller, but 53 black, and that one's kind of coming off, that one over here, sorry. But they're just like that. These are a little bit bigger. They're just more on the natural side. Because I already have long lashes, I don't want to, you know, overdo it with just everyday makeup. So these are what I'm wearing right now. And what I used them with is the Duo eyelash adhesive. And I use the dark tone. Okay. So it's just a lot easier for me than using the white. I just like the dark tone better. But okay, so for my blush, I used All's Good. There we go. And that is just a nudie brown type of color, a little bit darker than the nude. And I just put that on with this, the angled brush, just kind of here. Okay. To the apples of the cheeks, all the way up to the hairline. You don't want to make it look like it's coming out of nowhere. And then I did do a little bit of contouring on my cheeks. And I don't have like a contour powder, so what I did was I used my Coastal Scents 88 palette. And I used that color right there. It's just like a couple of shades darker than my skin tone. I don't want to go too dark, but just enough to add that little thing there. Okay, so I just used my 165 brush. Let me make sure. Yeah, 165 brush, and I just put that on here. Just kind of put it here, blend it in, make that fishy face, and we'll just take it up as well. I already did the other side, so yeah. Okay. Next thing I did was I took my cream colored base and pearl from MAC. There you go. And that is just like a shimmery highlight type of color. And I just put some of that on my finger. See that right there? And I'm going to start here and just bring it from the from the cheekbone. My bone is right here. And take it in using the least amount of color on right here, because you don't want to look like it's connecting from here. And I know you can hear those drums. I'm so sorry. As you can see, that it has been super hard to record, you know, throughout these little bit of weeks that I haven't recorded. It's just difficult, but I promise I will try to keep it up. As far as I'm going to put a little bit there, a little bit here, and a little bit down here. Kind of rub it in. You don't want a dot there of white. Okay. For my lips, I haven't even decided yet, so we're going to kind of do that. I think I kind of pretty much already know which one I want. I'm going to be using a Spotlight Beige, number 620 in the Rimmel. Just like a nudie coral type of color. Put that on. Okay, you don't have to put anything over it if you don't want to. I'm going to. Because it's already pretty much shiny. Glossy. There's two that you can use. You can use either the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss or whatever you have. This is just something that I'm using. You don't have to do the exact same thing. You know, after all, it's just a tutorial. And then the smoky look. Sorry, I'm just like, oh my god, the drums are driving me insane. Or the Liplicious Tasty Lip Gloss in Pink Grapefruit. This is probably the one I'm going to use. Just to add a little bit more color, because the other one's kind of like a nudie color. Here you go. I'm just going to put it right there in the middle and go once or twice. And just bat my lips together. And there we go. So that is the finished look. Take this mirror out of the way. That is the finished look right there. I hope you like it. I really enjoyed doing this look. I had thought about doing some Halloween looks, but like I said, it was just a little bit difficult to get to recording and stuff like that. And I am probably going to have another place to do makeup in my room, just because I think I found a better lighting. I'm just not sure yet. But I hope you enjoyed this look, and I'm sorry I haven't been recording, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.